thoughts from tonight's win?
Yeah, first of all, I want to remark the support of our fans tonight. In the middle of the week, they came to the stadium and put the same energy we have seen during the whole year. So the congratulations goes to that to those fans. That's great, and I know that the players appreciate that a lot. Now we found a game expected from us. A team that is very demanding and very high energy level. Vancouver. We knew that like to pressure us, and we were at the beginning hesitating, maybe to stretch in the way we wanted. But the decision on bringing Mauro in today in the game, I think it changed the whole thing. I'm very happy to see Mauro back in the team. Still, he's getting his rhythm back, but in the first half we managed well the game. We have some options with a game that it was very cut with fouls and didn't flow the whole 45 minutes. But as a balance, I thought it was a good half for us. And the second, it was more level for them, especially in the first 15 minutes. They brought energy, we knew. We wanted to keep doing the same job, but for 10 minutes they put us in our heels, and we wanted to take advantage of it and counter, and we couldn't. And unfortunately, their goal came in a play that we had faced it before. We couldn't clear it from the middle, and they end up just tightening it up. But the boys react well. They have done it many times during the year, and not just in that one play, but in the game. From performance last Saturday that we didn't like, they came back today with a better soccer in the field and better energy, and we ended up winning a game that it was well deserved. I thought we will deserve it. We deserve to be in the semifinals, and this group of guys has been rewarded the way they needed.
Coach, for the first time in 4 years, Frisco gets to say Sunday night soccer in November. How does that feel?
It feels very good, and we're proud. We're proud because we have a club who has been building for many years in the community, and we know that the effort this year has been great for the ownership, and we want to reward them and reward the club on bringing the playoffs back to Frisco. And tonight it was that feeling of having the playoffs here. It's even bigger now, the joy we have knowing that we will play semifinals against Seattle. So we bring Seattle for the semis, and that's another reward for our community.
It seemed like there were some points in the game where Vancouver seemed to get really frustrated. Now, you think that was a result of your guys' play on the field, the crowd reaction, or maybe a combination of both?
It was a very physical game in it. I saw Vancouver, and maybe that didn't allow the game to flow during, especially first half, and a lot of fouls, and we couldn't get the rhythm, or the game could not get the rhythm. We knew it's a very physical team. We had the same experience when we went to Vancouver, and the first game we played here, it had some similarities, and I thought it was also for the urgency for both teams to don't make mistakes and trying to make it or to impose some presence in the field. That creates a lot of fouls and a lot of contact, and we saw it. Sometimes the playoffs games are like that. You know, it's everybody's fighting for inches there, and today was not the exception.
Talk about your decision to start Diaz when he hasn't started in quite some time. Obviously, it worked out really well, but what was your thinking behind that, and what did you see in the game tonight?
We throw him a hard ball tonight, and he showed us all that he's prepared for it. He's speeding, he's recording and trying to get his rhythm. But in the last game, despite the last 10 minutes when we looked tired and we couldn't find a ball against Portland, I thought he came up and turned the light for us. And when the Mauro's in the field, lights are on more frequently than others. And he had that personality. I'm very happy, and I know the boys are very happy to have him back in his rhythm also.
Chris made a couple of great saves in the first half. Just, I know Raul's status is uncertain with the head thing, but Chris really stepped up and been in the playoffs before, but never played. And he really stepped up, I thought.
Chris is another good example in our club and in the way we want to build this team. He has a lot of energy all the time. Tonight he came in the goal and kept us in the game a few times when we need him. And it's a reward for a great person, a great individual, and someone who is committed with his group, with the club, and I'm very happy for him. I don't see that as a surprise. For me, is something that happened with when an athlete like him, it takes care and is committed with the group and the team. So I'm very happy for Chris also.
Can you talk about what happened with Moffitt, and you had to bring Kellen on there in the second half, and I thought he did pretty well, actually.
Right. Yeah, with Adam on Monday, the last part of the training, he felt tightness in his hamstring, and I thought it was not a good idea to keep him involved in the game. Just let him recover. We knew that we were playing out our cards tonight, but we don't want to risk the players that much, especially in the hamstrings, and so hopefully he can be better for next weekend. This week.
During the course of a season, which began back on March 8th, you've gone through a myriad of highs and lows, peaks and valleys. As you see where your team is right now from a coaching standpoint, is this what you envision? Is this where you want the kids to be?
We always want more. We always want to push the guys, and it's our job to demand them to be better and keep gluing the team the way we want it, and especially when we want to develop an identity. This year has been difficult with all the adversity we had with suspensions and injuries and calls up for the national team. And so I think those ups and downs are a part of our mode during the season with all these adversities. But for sure, I would like to have more consistency, for example, in the lineup. So just giving more repetitions and have a lineup who can collect more games, but this year was difficult.
Did you think about bringing Victor off at halftime? Because he really took a beating in the first half.
We were going to put him out. He was pretty hurt, but we make a short test there and Victor responded well. We wanted to give him more minutes in the second half. We knew that we can put the things in outside in the second half, but also thinking that it may be a long game, because these playoff games could go longer. So we sent him back to the field knowing that he had that injury, but he responded well. And Kalen, when he came back, he brings us muscle, he brings us some range and brings us energy too. I was happy for Kalen also. I think he responded well in the subs.
Can you talk about the decision to bring in Tesho over Andres?
Andres has been playing for us in quite a few games. Like last game against Portland on Saturday, it was very demanding for him, and I noticed maybe he was asking for a little bit of a rest. They never say that, but you got to read that, and I saw that on Andres. Tonight we brought Tesho knowing that he could give us the option to score first, second, bring the energy, the legs. We wanted to have work in that zone, and he could do both. So he can come and work defensively, but at the same time he can put things together and also step on the box and score. So all those things just make us bring him in as a starter, and he was another one who responded very well.
Sin duda un buen triunfo, pero ¿le alcanzará a FCDallas con lo que mostró hoy para dejar fuera a Seattle?
Esperamos siempre que sí, ¿no es cierto? Ya nosotros a Seattle lo vencimos acá. Yo tengo una fe grande en este equipo. Este equipo te da todo lo que tiene. Y yo estoy completamente seguro que si Seattle va a ganar la serie, tiene que correr y pelear y jugar mejor que nosotros, y eso tiene que verse. I'm responding question about Seattle. Is what we showed tonight enough to beat Seattle in the semi? My answer is I always look up for that one, and we already did it. We beat Seattle here, and if Seattle wants to win the series, they need to run and fight and play more and harder than us, and that we'll see.
Coach, you had bad luck the last couple games. The deflected goal against Portland, the deflected goal tonight. You get the PK. Did you feel like you maybe deserved a little bit of good bounce of the ball for you?
This group, yes. This group worked hard, and that's the game. We didn't complain about that one goal Portland scored on Nagby when it was a deflection. That's part of the game. And sometimes the ball bounces in our side, and I say the same. It's part of the game. But I think in the whole, we showed tonight that we were a better team, and through the season, we were better at us. So that's very well deserved for the boys to pass this obstacle and jump over the high hurdle and we're in. That's what happened tonight.
Coach, obviously, Vancouver wasn't pleased with the call. What was your perception of at least the referee's decision more than that?
To be quite honest, I haven't seen it yet. I don't doubt you always responded with an honest answer. I would like to see it. Players were talking about a handball. The Vancouver was saying not. I did not see it yet. And with the decision of the officials, you always know that I back up on that one. It's we had to take care of the players. They take care of the calls, and then sometimes it comes in your side, sometimes it comes against you, and you have to deal with that.
On a night that buttons were being given out that said "Vote for Taysho," what better way to earn a vote than to get the first goal of the night?
That's correct. That's correct. The club should be very proud of this kid who set at the tone in the middle of the season. And when everybody think that the rookies hit the wall and they won't score any longer, especially at the end of the year or in the playoff games, the kid came tonight and was big. And not just the goal, but his performance was excellent. And I'm very happy for him.
How valuable is it to have a guy like Michel on those PKs where, when he steps up, it's almost a foregone conclusion?
It's good. It's good to have someone who has that ability to deliver the ball with that accuracy. And when when there is a PK there and Mitchell is at the ball, is almost a guarantee. But that's soccer, that's soccer. We have that with Mitchell, and we're happy.
Thank you, Coach.
All right, thank you so much. Have a good night.